Hey guys, it's SkullPlushProductions here. Before we get into the interview, I just want to say that this will be the very last PlushTuber interview I ever make. I am sorry to see this series end. This series was only going to be a 1 year thing, and now that it's here, I pretty much have no one else to really interview now. So I hope you all enjoyed this whole series. I had a fun time doing it, and yeah, I enjoyed this interview. And this interview is an interview I've been wanting to do for a very long time. And I'm so glad that I finally got the opportunity to interview SuperSonicBlake, which was someone I wanted to interview from the start when I did this series. And now that I finally have interviewed him, I don't know pretty much who else to interview now at this point. So I think best way is to just end off the series and now only focus on plush videos. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed it, this interview, and yeah. Alright, what's up everyone, it's SkullPlushProductions here. We are back with another PlushTuber interview. Today, we're gonna be interviewing SuperSonicBlake. How you doing today, bro?
I'm doing great, man. How about yourself?
I'm doing pretty good too, thanks for asking. So today, what we have is about 12 simple questions, so does that sound good?
That sounds good to me. Let's roll.
Alright, the first question is, when did you start YouTube?
When did I start YouTube? Well, I can give you two answers to that if you'd like. I started SuperSonicBlake on January 21st, 2016, but I've had a few YouTube channels before then. Not really Sonic Plush related, but I assume you're talking about the Plush channel, so that I started in January 21st, 2016.
It's pretty nice. I actually kind of started like a year later.
Yeah, that's cool.
But alright, let's move on to the second question now. The second question is, who inspired you to do plush videos or YouTube in general?
Who inspired me to do YouTube videos? I definitely have to say Sonic Song 182. I'm not sure if you know who they are. I used to watch a lot of Sonic Song 182. I used to watch Spin Dash Pro and Sonic Toast. Sonic Toast was probably one of my biggest inspirations because, well, to make videos in general, because when I was younger, my favorite videos on the platform were his Sonic stop motions, and I was more into plush collecting. So, and then I found out plush videos were a thing with Sonic Song 182 and Spin Dash Pro, and then, of course, you know, when Super Mario Logan kind of took off back in 2014, 2015, I watched a lot of him, and then I decided, you know, I'm gonna try my own thing, you know, and so I started my own channel in 2016.
It's pretty nice. Yeah, I think I actually remember watching Spin Dash Pro like a few years ago.
Yeah, he's one of the pioneers for the Sonic plush community, so he has a lot of my respect, just in general.
Yeah, and another guy, I don't think you know who this is, but he's kind of irrelevant to the community now because he doesn't make plush content anymore, but his name is Rosie the Rascal 15.
Oh yeah, I definitely know who Rosie the Rascal 15 is. I didn't watch him as much as a lot of other people did, but I do know how he was really big in the community a while back, like in the earlier days. So I do know who he is, but I never really watched much of his content.
Yeah, he was like one of the very first plush tubers I actually did watch that kind of did get me inspired.
Yeah.
But alright, let's move on to the third question now. The third question is, what is your number one favorite video that you've made on your channel? Number one favorite video?
My number one favorite video, you know, I get asked this question a lot. And for the longest time, my answer's always been the same. It has always been Super Knuckles Odyssey. That's a video I made back in 2017, and I think it's perfect. I love that video. I just really like it. It was around the time Mario Odyssey kind of took off and was new, so that's where the original character I made, Hattie, who obviously takes inspiration from Cappy, Knuckles' best friend, was it came to be. And I really like the plot. I love everything about it. And for the longest of times, it was that. But I made a Disney World video recently, and I think that's taken the number one spot. But as for like just a normal at-home plush video, it's still Super Knuckles Odyssey.
It's pretty nice, man. But
Yeah.
let's move on to the fourth question now. The fourth question is, what is your least favorite video that you made, or a video that you think that you could have done better on?
Oh, that's an easy one. Well, I feel like that's kind of two different questions, so I can give you the answers for both. One of the easiest ones I can answer is, it's called SuperSonicBlake The Mummy. I don't expect a lot of people to know it because it's really old. Well, it's from 2018, and I don't know. I just really don't like the Mummy. I dislike everything about it. But you know, it's up there. And as for the video I think I could have done better on, is actually a more recent one. The video, where is it? The video Ninja Sonic. It was obviously like a parody of the Karate Kid. If you watched it, I'm not sure if you did, but it was a parody of the Karate Kid, and I thought I could have thrown more references in there and done more with the video. But you know, it still turned out really good. But I feel like that's definitely the video I could have, you know, done better with. But you know, yeah.
Yeah, I see what you're coming from.
Yeah.
But alright, let's move on to the fifth question now. The fifth question is, how long do you think that you'll be doing YouTube for?
Honestly, man, I couldn't give you an answer. I'm hoping to do it for years to come. You know, hopefully the platform, you know, prevails. Hopefully my content grows, because you know, the channel has been growing a lot lately. We kind of spiked, you know, in like a year from like 7,000 to 60,000 in like a year. So, you know, hoping to keep up that, you know, growth, that success, and, you know, hopefully to, you know, turn it into like a mainline job. You know, not necessarily a job, but like something that I can, you know, so I can make videos, do what I love, and have it pay the bills, you know? So hopefully as long as I can, man.
Yeah. See, I always say to myself that when it comes to plush videos, I have about 5 to maybe 6 years left, but I never know. I could go on for even longer than that if I choose to.
Yeah.
Alright, let's move on to the sixth question now. The sixth question is, when you first started YouTube, how many subscribers did you think you would never ever get past, and you still passed it anyway?
Honestly, the golden number that was like crazy to me was 1,000 subscribers. That was like the goal. I was like, yo, 1,000 subscribers is so much subscribers. And I remember, because I was a kid then, and I was like, damn, you know, that's so far, you know. And like, it was crazy. I remember the first time I hit 1,000 on the channel, I was like, oh my god, this is crazy. There's like 1,000 people who subscribe to me. And I remember, I mean, if you want to put a picture on screen, I can send it to you afterwards, but I actually have a little Sonic Boom. It's like a little birthday card, but like I wrote my subscriber goals like all the way back then in like 2017. So if you want to show it on screen, I could send you a photo after. It shows just like I wrote down the dates like I hit subscriber goals and all that, and I still have it today for like motivation, because you know some people do lose motivation. You know, I'm sure we've all been there. I'm sure you've been there as a content creator, where you just feel unmotivated at some point in your time.
I actually, well,
you know,
well, I don't think I feel unmotivated right now. I just feel like that sometimes I can get a little lazy. And plus, I do got some, like, I actually do got some more, like, I actually do got important stuff in life to take care of before I can actually get to YouTube.
Yeah, of course. So, yeah. As for the question, that was definitely it. That was the number. I was like, dang, that's so far. So yeah, it would probably be 1,000 subscribers, I'd say.
Yeah, I'm actually close to I think I'm like 51 subs away.
Yeah, I saw your channel. You're at 950, right? I believe you're at 950. So you're almost there. You're only like 50 subscribers away, which is really cool and really good.
Yeah, I'm hoping to hit it. I'm hoping I can get there before June the 1st. I mean the end of June. The end of June.
Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely.
But all right, let's move on to the sixth question now. The sixth question is, who is your favorite Mario character?
My favorite Mario character? Sorry, I think it's funny because ask a Sonic fan for Mario.
Oh, there's a
Honestly,
there's a Sonic related question after this. I just chose the
oh no,
Mario
no,
one
yeah.
first.
No, yeah, it's okay. I just think it's funny, but yeah, it's not a problem. I really like Boo. Boo is my favorite Mario character. Just
Hmm,
regular Boo.
it's pretty nice, man. But all right, let's move on to
Yep.
the eighth question. Now, the eighth question is, who is your favorite Sonic character?
Ah, there it is. Okay. My, my favorite Sonic character. You know, I'm very basic. I'm gonna probably have to say like Shadow or Knuckles. Shadow or Knuckles.
Hmm.
So one or the other. Probably more towards Shadow. So yeah, I'm basic. I just like Shadow.
Yeah, my favorite Sonic character is actually Chaos Zero. I just love Chaos. It's just a cool
Oh
character.
yeah, he's a good man. He is really cool. Yeah.
But let's move on to the ninth question now. The ninth question is, who is your favorite plush tuber to watch currently?
My favorite plush tuber to watch. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't watch many plush tubers. I don't know if I don't know how many plush tubers you've interviewed, but uh, I know from my plush tuber friends when I talk to them. It's funny because the plush tubers, at least the ones I talk to, uh, they say like, "Oh, we don't really watch many plush tubers except for like our friends' videos." So I definitely have to say like that. I don't watch many plush YouTubers. I watch Crazy Mario Bros. I don't watch Super Mario Logan anymore. I know that's probably like one of the ones everyone always wonders, like, do you watch SML? But no, I watch Crazy Mario Bros. I watch Spin Dash Pro when he uploads every 5 years. I watch my buddy Brobius, and that's if he uploads, because he never uploads either. So, yeah, I'd say consistently the one that uploads, I'd say I have to watch mainly Crazy Mario Bros. And I recently became friends with a plush tuber named Awesome Mario Bros. So we became friends, and then I started watching his content, and his content's pretty cool as well. So, yeah, not too many. Oh, I also watch Tito Totter, duh.
Oh yeah, I was expecting you to kind of say that.
Yeah, I'm so stupid. If he's watching this, I'm sorry, Tito, but yeah, I do watch Tito's videos as well. I think they're pretty good. So other than that, not really too many.
Yeah, I haven't interviewed a few other big plush tubers. They usually be like, cause you know how like you create them, but like you don't really are interested in watching other people.
Yeah. And it also comes from a fact where people don't want to copy others on accident, or, take inspiration from watching another person's video and then accidentally using it in yours, forgetting like, oh, this is from this channel. And yeah, that's also another reason why a lot of people are like that as well.
Yeah. But all right, let's move on to the next question. The next question is, who is your least favorite plush tuber to watch?
My least favorite? I'm probably going to have to be biased and say SML, because it's really debatable on which era, because, I absolutely adored Logan's content, back in 2013, 2015, even a bit until 2016, but, everybody in the community knows his content has gone very downhill. Well, it's subjective because everybody has their own opinions. From what I've heard, now that he's able to use his own characters, he's been getting a little better. But 2018, 2019, 2020, I just don't like modern SML, I guess I'd have to say. So I guess if I had to choose a least, then it'd be modern SML. Yeah.
But all right, let's move on to the next question now. The next question is, will you do any other content that is not plush videos?
Will I do any other content that is not plush videos? Well, I've been kind of streaming on a second channel. My second channel, I've been kind of doing gaming videos, but those are mostly just streams, So, I don't plan to take streaming seriously just when I can. But I have been thinking about starting you know, Plush gaming, but I guess that's kind of considered Plush content. When the new Sonic game comes out, not just like full-on Plush gaming, but as for other content, then that's all I could really say. Maybe behind the scenes. But I don't have any plans to do anything else, like vlogs or nothing really like that as of right now.
Yeah, probably same for me. Like, if I'm doing other content, it will probably be gaming or reactions.
Yeah.
But alright, let's move on to the very last question now. The last question is, what would you rate your channel overall, like out of 10?
Out of 10, what would I rate my channel?
Yeah.
Well, you know, not to sound like an egotistical person, but I'd rate my channel like a solid 9 out of 10 because I have very high standards for my content. Ever since I started taking YouTube seriously, like back in May of 2020, every single video I've made, I've refilmed stuff. I've completely had videos made and edited and I just did not like it. So I definitely say a 9 out of 10 because there's always room for improvement. I don't feel like no channel is ever 10 out of 10. There's room for improvement anywhere, but every video I've posted, I've put my all into it. Like, I've sat down for like an hour or two writing the story and scripting this and, you know, filming and editing. And, you know, every video I've made, I've really been proud of. Usually, if I'm not proud of a video and I don't like it, I won't upload it. I'll completely delete everything. There's honestly like 5 videos, complete videos, that I've just completely scrapped because I didn't like them and they weren't to my standards. So I do put a lot of effort into my content, and, you know, not to sound egotistical, you know, everyone has their own opinions. You know, I know a lot of people don't like my content, but I know a lot of people do like my content. So I definitely say a 9 out of 10. That's just for me, because I love every video I put out. You know, my main goal when I try to make a video is I want there to be rewatchability. You know, like, if I don't want the channel to be like, I watched this video and never watch it again. I want people to be like, oh, this video was good, I'm gonna watch it again, you know, in a couple weeks or so, or something like that. So yeah, that's definitely probably my answer.
Yeah, I kind of would agree too. I absolutely really do enjoy your videos.
Oh, well, thank you, man. I appreciate that. And you can be honest, you know, if you think, you know, my content's mediocre, you know, there's no hate towards anyone. I respect everybody's opinion. I appreciate that, though.
Because honestly, you're like one of, like, at least in my opinion, you're like one of the top like 5 best Sonic Plus channels.
Thanks, man. That means a lot to me. That really does.
Yeah, you're welcome. But alright, well, that was all the questions. Thank you so much for joining us here today.
Yeah, no problem, man. Anytime. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no problem, man. Anytime. But alright, everyone. Well, that was it for this interview. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
For my team, I do it all. I made some sacrifices. I don't fuck with lean, but my whole family know I got some vices. I blew up in my city, then the world, like my name is ISIS. Money getting overwhelming, yeah, it's like a crisis.